I'm Brandon DeForest.
Hello, Brandon.
Hey.
So, what is your favorite childhood food?
Wait, am I supposed to answer cheese dippers to that? Is that a setup or?
You can if you want. Okay. How about this? How much did you love cheese dippers when you were a kid?
They were pretty great. Would have to probably order double every day. They would, yeah, easy.
I agree. How distraught were you when you figured out that the school wasn't going to offer cheese dippers anymore? They're going to offer knockoff cheese dippers.
Well, I'm not really a picky person when it comes to food, so it didn't bother me that much. I know it bothered some people severely, but it didn't really bother me. I wasn't very distraught.
Okay, so very distraught. So do you think that you really just like the cheese dippers for how they actually tasted, or do you think you like the cheese dippers for something more than that, like having lunch with friends and there's just a lot of good memories associated with that?
A little bit of both. I mean, they were very good. It was like a non-fried mozzarella stick. Oh man, it was good. But also the way we reflect on them and the way we kind of talk about them is always, oh yeah, we were talking about this that one day, or I remember back, way back when we were all sitting together this time, and so there's a little bit of nostalgia memory with them.
Do you think that's a big part of just food in general? It's everybody's like, oh, it's like what mom used to make, and so
Yep.
people connect memories to food like that.
Yeah, or times where where you go out and maybe you go to a different restaurant, you try something new with a group of people, you have a group of friends that do that, and it kind of sticks in your memory, yeah, remember the first time we came here, or we went there this time and this happened. I definitely think, yeah, it can definitely trigger memories.
Okay, so what is a memory of a food other than cheese dippers that you have? Food that as soon as you smell it or hear about it or taste it, that you just think back to something else?
I don't know. Usually, I had this one friend. I met her 2 years ago. We were really good friends. We don't really talk that much anymore. But we would actually go out on purpose and try a bunch of different places, new places out of the way where we've never been. And so anytime I go somewhere new, I guess that kind of brings me back to that where her and I would go and try off all these different things. And it's a shame we don't really talk that much anymore. So it's kind of it's not a sad memory, I guess, but I guess that's kind of what makes me think of if I could think of a different one.
All right. Well, thank you for answering the questions.
You're welcome.